Sueichi Kido was only 5 years old when he saw the flash in the sky. That was in his hometown of Nagasaki, 72 years ago. After the United States dropped an atomic bomb over a city, it took him years to understand that even though he survived, he was also an atomic bomb victim.
My mother's face and chest were all burned. She didn't look like herself. I couldn't recognize her. There was nothing left of the city. Everything burned down. Wooden houses were all gone. Concrete buildings were also broken. No matter how far we walked, there were just dead bodies or people begging for water.
Back in October, the Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons. In July, ICAN's historic treaty banning atomic weapons was signed by 122 countries. Survivors like Kido hope their testimonies will help the world move one step closer to going nuclear-free.
If a nuclear war starts, I think it will destroy mankind. If you want to protect people's lives and their lifestyle, we can't start a nuclear war. Nuclear weapons should not be used, and in order for that to happen, we have to eliminate them.
This all takes place at a time when North Korea's nuclear ambitions have the international community nervous. Japanese NGO Peace Boat has worked with ICAN since its early days and hopes this award will help resolve the North Korean nuclear crisis.
If you start to argue, okay, nuclear weapons is there with North Korea, so we have to prepare with nuclear weapons. If you accept the logic, inevitably the world will become full of nuclear weapons. South Korea and Japan should also join the treaty. If 3 countries of this Korean peninsula join the nuclear weapons ban treaty, then Northeast Asia will become nuclear weapon free. I believe nuclear weapon ban treaty is presenting a solution, not an obstacle for the North Korean nuclear issue.
On one hand, Japan has repeatedly called for nuclear weapons to be abolished, but on the other, it still refuses to sign a global treaty to ban nuclear arms. As the only country to have suffered atomic bomb attacks, some are calling on the Japanese government to take a clear stance. The average age of people who survived the bombing of either Hiroshima and Nagasaki is now over 80, but that hasn't stopped many of them from still being activists. A group of 20 of them will be flying to Oslo to share their message. Their hope is to convince leaders that a nuclear-free world is entirely possible. Haruka Nuga, TRT World, Tokyo.